Hello, Gemini and cross watchers. Welcome into Natural Healing Tarot. I know I changed the background again. I'm really debating, should I change the background for every season or should I keep it the same and just have it like a neutral kind of background? Not sure. Haven't decided yet, so I guess we will see. But this will be your weekly guidance message for November 24th through the 30th. If you guys want to get entered into the drawing that I'm doing for the free personal readings at the end of the month, comment your astrological sign below. It's also helpful if you subscribe because you can be notified when I upload the video announcing the winners, but that's up to you. Also, if you guys would like to contact me for personal readings, business inquiries, all that information is below in the description box. I'll be offering personal readings for sale up until the beginning of the year, but after that, I'm gonna kind of focus my attention here on these messages as well as Vimeo. So, and I do have a special going on for personal readings, $30. I'll probably carry that through December just so you guys have an opportunity before I cut it off to get your personal reading in. So let's get started here, Gemini. I did do a pre-meditation. I usually do pre-meditations for the weeklies. Last week I tried something different. People wanted the pre-meditation back, so I did decide to go back to that. So here is your pre-meditation for the week of November 24th through the 30th. I was getting the sense that there's this high energy, and it does make sense with this being the end of the Mercury retrograde. So I feel like you're feeling extra motivated, extra energy. Be sure to utilize this extra energy, extra motivation for any projects or anything that you have been putting off until you have a little bit more energy, such as the deep cleaning projects, cleaning out your fridge, maybe even putting all that old summer stuff away and getting out the winter stuff since it's almost about to snow, if it hasn't already. Those types of deep cleaning things that don't need to be done every day or every week, but that probably need a little bit of attention since we've kind of been focusing on self-care through the retrograde, right? I was also feeling a need to focus on career, business venture that you've been working on. If you had been experiencing delays within this business venture, career opportunity, things may just start turning around pretty quickly, I'm sensing. So be sure that you're ready. Be sure that you're ready. So let's get one more card out of this Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. Like this, Gemini, for those of you who's interested in the book. So message, beauty, and rigid. So Gemini, message, beauty, and rigid. Message talks about obviously a message coming in, right? Getting ready, paying attention. Somebody could text you something nice, maybe a phone call from a friend. This could also be a sign from spirit, right? Something pointing you in the right direction. But I get the sense that this is more along the lines of a message coming in from somebody because the preceding cards. Beauty talks about every rose having its thorn. Like everything that's beautiful isn't perfect, right? You're not ever gonna have something that's completely 100% perfect. And being more open, being more flexible to the outcome, to possibilities, of expectations of yourself and others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little bit. Okay, willing to hear other people out. So there may be a message that comes in that somebody is expressing their feelings, or maybe even apologizing. I do get the sense here, Gemini, that your guard is up. That may be why you're not this person hasn't been reaching out because of this wall. So there's a need. Maybe they're paying attention to your social media and your posts have been abrasive, or kind of like, nah, we'll wait. Try to ease up. Try to lighten up a little bit. Try to let this guard down. So let's see here, Gemini, what we can see. One thing that does precede me is both of these outer cards are a little bit darker. And then the middle card is very bright and beautiful. There's something that you're missing here, a piece that you may be missing. That's why I'm getting the sense that there's a need to kind of not be so rigid with your expectations. So let's see here, Gemini, what we can see with the cards for you. Please keep in mind, guys, these messages are general. They're not going to resonate. They're also for entertainment. Even though I do try to give guidance, and people do take tarot serious, these are intended for you guys to use your intuition as well with these messages. So just try to be open and listen to your intuition. If something's really grabbing your attention, then it may be for you. If something's not really grabbing your attention, or you're having questions, then it might not be for you. Okay, check your other signs within your birth chart. I do have a link below where you guys can go. It's Astro Cafe. It's no affiliation. It's just a free birth chart reading where you can get your birth chart mapped out, and that way you can be more aware of what all these readers are talking about, right? Let's see here. So the guiding card is the Four of Wands. Soulmate, twin flame, spiritual union connection. So the Four of Wands can symbolize soulmate connection, spiritual union. It can also symbolize a party, a celebration, right? Which makes sense. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way, guys, if you celebrate. But I do get the sense that there's some a desire for happiness. This also may symbolize that this message may come around this weekend, around the holiday season. For those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, or those of you that are celebrating Thanksgiving, this may come this weekend when most people are celebrating their thanks with their families, okay? I feel like your mindset here, which is the Two of Wands, you're not paying attention to relationships right now. I feel like your mind is elsewhere. Okay? You're not focused on relationships. I feel like there may be this, I feel like you're fulfilled in every other aspect of your life, but when it comes to relationships, it's just like, right now. I feel like you're put off by the notion, by the idea of it. Let me fix these cords here for you. I do feel like you will have a sense of a victory. I do feel there will be success within this message, within this communication, but there is a need here to stand your ground. Be more practical with your communicating, what you're communicating, and how you're approaching the situation. One thing I want to mention, Gemini, is the challenge here is for you to be more open about your feelings. Also to lighten up a little bit. Let your guard down. Be open with your emotions when this person comes in for communication. What's working in your favor is this person is open to hearing your message. When they come back, I feel like you've waited for this person to pursue you, to come after you. Because of that fact right there, because they're coming in, that's allowing this situation to move forward a little bit faster than it has in the past. Because I do get the sense here, Gemini, that in the past you've probably been really guarded, really abrasive, just maybe a little bit of resentment, since I do feel like this is a past partnership. You may very well have a family with this person, have children with this person. I do feel like this separation, what you've been going through with this person, has caused conflict between a lot of people. Not only you and them. I feel like this has caused conflict with other people. And I get the sense that you are not focused on relationships at all. I feel like you're focused on your career, finance, business. Stand your ground, but be more open with your emotions. Be more open, be more communicative. Let's get some clarification on this Two of Wands, Spirit. Why is this Two of Wands here for Gemini? What aren't they seeing? I feel like this person coming towards you may have betrayed you in the past. There may have been kind of juggling, splitting their energies between two people. But I feel like they're no longer... I feel like both of you are reevaluating your approach to relationships. Because I do feel, Gemini, that you are reevaluating your approach as well. Take some time and think about this conversation. How are you going to approach this person? What are you going to talk about? Having some clear and open communication. You know, like if this person hurt you, you have to express that. Like when you were indecisive in your decision of who you wanted to be around, when you were going back and forth or whatever you were doing, I felt like we were in a commitment already and this hurt me. It kind of made me want to take a step back and put my guard up. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles here for you, Gemini. Ten of Pentacles, Spirit for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know about the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? I feel like the conflict is with this past person's family. You may have children together with this person. You guys may have known each other for a long time. I do feel like with the Hanged Man coming out, they're waiting around for you guys to come together for this to happen. I feel like, Gemini, taking time and planning out this communication, maybe at the beginning of the week, because I do feel like this is all going to happen more towards the end, for those of you that this message is resonating with. But I feel like there is a need to really take some time and get clear. You know, plan out what you want to say, but also take some time and plan out what you envision the outcome being. Like, what is the worst and best case scenario? Like, what will you accept the outcome being with this person? What won't you accept? That way, when this person comes in and they're open to hearing this message, you're ready. You're ready to communicate this stuff. So I'm going to get some clarification on the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords talks about still feeling at loss. Okay, so give me some clarification. The Queen of Swords. Gonna have to let this go, Gemini. I feel like you're still hopeful that this person is going to come back together, and I honestly feel the sense that there's children involved, and you need to focus on that. Like, maybe the outcome should be, I just want you to be involved with your child. I could see us being together, but there's going to be a lot of work that needs to be put in, so I don't feel like it's going to happen anytime soon. I feel like we need to let that go and focus on our children, our child, whatever, however that's resonating, our business, just being cordial, just being able to at least be cordial with each other in public at these family functions. I don't know, Gemini, it's up to you, but I do get the sense here that there is a need to let this go. So let's get this positive celebration. I feel is going to come from this business venture, focusing on this business, because we do have the Nine of Pentacles that came out here. Let this go and focus on this. I'm going to get a positive affirmation card out here, power thought card. I am going to do an extended reading on this. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into this ending, this heartache tower moment. I'm also going to take a look at this Nine of Pentacles, maybe this Three of Wands, see what plans that you need to make, what steps you need to take. And then we're going to get also some psychic and some guidance cards out in the extended. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, the link will be in the description box. So, Gemini, every thought I think is creating my future. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. I have unlimited choices about what I think. I choose balance, harmony, and peace, and I express it in my life. Beautiful, beautiful, Gemini. So if you want to catch the extended reading, the information is down below in the description. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.